No yellow. No. Like, hold on. You just can go down the list until you start winning. That's not fair.
There's tons of people, bro. We got too many killers.
Exactly. We'll be here for a while. I think like an unlucky one. I think is his name. The advisor for Infernal.
Yeah.
Watch, they go, we want whoever's in your flame tower, and they still win.
That's because they're gonna fight with the flame tower.
Yes.
Fuck being fair, bro.
True. All right, what do we got here? 41 and 6 is 47. We're missing 7 people. Oh man. Oh man.
Apparently, Infernal's on the Crowline digital node. Feels bad.
Okay, yeah, so it's absolutely a snipe. So, my team speaking on that.
I see a couple Clash members, but not enough to think they're here.
Yeah.
It to be like.
So, if that's the case, that's really unfortunate. I did want to test some stuff here, but we'll just get in there and do some RBF, I guess, after we finish off the towers.
How many Corsairs do we got? Because we can just see how much the otters do.
Connected to the server.
That's true. I've got mine.
Yeah.
You coming? How many Awakening Corsairs? Paltry, were you on?
I didn't know
Awaken?
yet, or I'd bring it.
Arving.
Not bringing Corsair. You're still on Sork. Okay. Yeah, we could try that. Let's test it out and see how much. If there are any structures built, I'd like to see. I mean, on a tower, I'm guessing it's not going to do much at all. But I'd be interested in seeing how much damage it does to like recubs and stuff.
Imagine if you could get 100 Corsairs and it would into tower with one burst. He's so troll. It says it
Like
does
the
damage. It could be broken right now.
I don't know how long you guys been playing, but when Archer came out, we very quickly learned that Archer has that slow arrow, the black one that he shoots. Dude. Yeah, and when he charges up and shoots that, it's like insane amount of damage. But because it's a slow skill, and your skills take the damage that your weapons have on them, if that makes sense. So if you were for that skill, you would shoot it, and it's a slow-moving arrow, and while the arrow is moving, you'd equip your Trina Axe, and then it would do Trina Axe damage times the multiplier on that skill, which is like 1,800 or something, and you would just absolutely chunk a tower. Like a significant portion of the HP bar.
That's the problem. I think we might run into because you can like put your weapon away and everything with the cannon, and it'll still keep firing. I believe.
Yeah, I think that only worked though when we had lower AP. Because BR ended up testing. BR required Tet axes, so they had a mix of Tet and Pen axes, and they were finding that at their AP, they did as much or more damage on the tower. Just using their skills as they did with the axes. And so it was like with the AP scaling, once you get high enough, your natural AP scaling outscales the damage that the Trina Axe does. Now our average AP is lower than BR's, but it's not significantly lower. I think our average AP is like 290. So which I think it's probably better for us to. I have since they did that test, we haven't done an axe push a single time. I think you have some trade-offs with the axe push, right? Where, I mean, you have to take your weapons off and be undefended, and it's impossible to disengage, or it's much more difficult to disengage with an axe. So I think the pros are definitely just outweighing the cons outweigh the pros of doing an axe push. But watch them ninja buff it.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Sure will be the last.
Yes up. Looking at you, Blargo. Okay, dude. Kind of rude.
I'm just worried the cannons and AoE that pierces structures. So like when it hits the structure itself, it does collateral damage to everything around it. So like a siege fort will suffer the most from that.
Yeah.
It does die pretty easily though, so if you set it next to a flame tower, it's gonna go
Blue
down.
Voltage entered your
That
channel
depends
lobby
on
on
the
the server.
person's DP.
Really? Does the cannon scale on DP?
Yeah, I learned that by
I-
accident earlier.
Oh, so
Gray was killing mine with just a few. I don't know. He was either killing it or it was expiring in just a handful of skills, and I've got 383 DP. So
you can
Is that
see the
evasion?
HP.
what's that?
Is that evasion?
What, my DP? Yeah.
Yeah, because I was testing it on someone that had 410 with DR, and I mean, I'm at only 291 Sage, so that's kind of low by standards, but it was taking, I think it took like 3 minutes of me just completely hitting it to kill it.
Oh, okay. So maybe it does expire. I don't know. Raydon said there's an HP bar, but I couldn't see it. So
Yeah, there is an HP bar. I've done a lot
You
of
can't see
RBFs,
your own.
but-
You can't see your own, but you can see other people's cannons.
Yeah,
Oddly enough.
sorry, anybody who has joined in the last few minutes, we're like 98% sure it's a stick, or there are two snipes rather, because everybody, it seems like all the other guilds are on other nodes. So I'm just gonna take the fort TP in. If the other forts have structures, we'd like to test the Corsair damage on some of the structures. But apart from that, let's just kill scout out the node, kill the towers, and then we'll do some RBF. We need to have a conversation about, like, how many people do we have in here? Same number. What do you guys? Okay, so as far as the fort's up, so let's take the TP and get in there and scout. As far as the 30-man fight night goes, we want to continue doing that content. I just want to verify with you guys, or make sure that everybody understands, like, because we end up sitting a lot of people, and I know that can be kind of shitty. So current idea is maybe to do the 30-man fight night on any week that we already have a node, so that we already qualify for siege, and then we would skip it on weeks that we do not already have a node, right? So if we're in a situation where we can just have fun on nodes, then we'll do it, which should be pretty frequently, but not all the time, right? I mean, does that sound fair, or you guys have different opinions on that 30-man fight night, or are you like, man, fuck this, if I have to sit at war, then I'm pissed, or what?
It's not gonna
mean,
bother me.
I mean, we're warring 4 times a week, and then more if we end up, sniping a node like we did on Tuesday.
I mean,
we went out.
Thursday, Sunday.
Hey, we killed him. We killed him.
I'm not worried about it. I can't even make the Friday ones normally anyway.
Not hearing any hard opinions on the matter, so it sounds like whatever we do is kind of whatever.
I mean, it'll promote signing up early.
It's true. People want to get involved in that.
Fight night is always on Friday, and it's always a good time. So if you really
It's
want to
guaranteed content, yeah.
So if you're reaching PvP, it's Friday that you got to sign up early. All the other days is, like he said, priority, get a node for siege. Try to find a fight, but it's not guaranteed. So if you want a guaranteed fight, it'll be Friday. I
We got
personally like that idea.
Find any sticks yet, bro?
Of doing it when we don't have a node, or when we do have a node.
We have tree as
Yeah,
a
we got-
stick.
The far
Tree
east
is
is clear.
here.
Nothing here.
Yeah, far east is empty.
We checked over by Medaya Castle yet?
Go
It's
on,
cleared.
man.
Medaya Castle is cleared. Probably Kama area. So
Heading that way now.
I'm gonna start doing stick.
Has the official script been written yet for Saturday?
No, I think they're still trying to figure out a lot of, like, what T1s are going on and stuff, and I know there's still some really weird stuff with the alliances because Cho Nation, Vertex, Relevance, and Digital, I think, are all working together, which is pretty insane. But then none of them were on the same nodes last weekend because Cho was on Valencia, Digital was on Media, and Vertex Relevance were on Calphion. It's like, are they working together? And they probably just work together if there's an actual fight that they're worried about, kind of thing. So I'm not sure how the alliances and everything are working out at the moment. Kind of weird, to be honest. But just kill these and take them. Do some RBF. Do you know the T1 guilds, there's going to be a significantly lower fort count this week? Because the majority of those were snipes and T1 guilds, and I know that they are not able to afford coming this week. So.
Where the fuck is
Fort's
this
on me,
other
it's
fort?
gentle.
Gentle and Tree. The Gentle and Tree Friend Alliance. Cool. Alright.
those
two
just
snipes.
focused here.
Unfortunate.
Horse Shotgun doesn't do damage past 50%, by the way. GK.
Dude, let him ride his horse, you know?
I'm just saying.
Let the horse girls have their fun. The amount of people with sub-50s riding through the Node War area trading is disgusting.
Disgusting indeed. Alright, we got Gentle just to the northeast of us here. So I wonder, like, did we kill any? We didn't kill anybody on these, so they just actually placed for the one. Metal. Disgusting.
Rotate speed spells, let's get this done.
%.
Tough fight.
Tough fight.
We
We
almost
got-
lost that one.
Reality and D-Mike. Alright, well,
Kill a
that
horse.
sucks. Let me put up the Node War password. Unfortunate. And well, I'll try to wiggle us into the 30-man fight night tomorrow. And we can see how that goes. Only thing on the 30-man fight night, obviously it's capped, so we need to